Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Delilahs Spiritual Spot. I'm Delilah Rose, coming with a reading for Aquarius. This is for September 28th to October 4th. And let's begin. I'm going to draw some cards here. This is my deck, Intuition's Past. And I'm just going to get the overall vibe of what this reading will be. And let's just get into the shuffle. Please take this opportunity to like, share, and subscribe. Also, you can check out my podcast on Spotify, Delilahs Spiritual Spot, or you can check out my website, which contains my blog and podcast, and it's delilahspiritualspot.com. Sage. So, seeking advice from an elder, seeking higher knowledge. The sage was a religious leader, so it could be a higher knowledge of self. I'm going to use my Moonology cards. Queen of the Moon Oracle here. Because it's September, I'm in the Northeast, it's pretty cold. And I'm still digging the new moon vibes. Getting into the full moon vibes. So we have creation here, and we have growth. Growth takes, and creation takes knowledge. It can take advice from an elder. It can take experience from someone who's been through whatever you're going to be going through. This is very interesting. I'm going to be using my Dame Darcy Mermaid cards, and let's give this a shuffle. And let's see, what are you creating? Are you creating relationships? Are you creating ideas, money? Let's see here, 2 cards. The Four of Swords, the Emperor card. This is representing the subconscious, conscious, and advice. So I'm pulling 3 cards, and then I'm going to pull clarification cards for the main cards chosen. Death. Goes along with that growth and creation, huh? Let's see here. I mean, these cards are new, and I apologize, but they're kind of sticking. They're new to me. I've seasoned them. I've charged them. But they're still a little stiff, and I've shuffled them at least 100 times. The World card, clarifying this Emperor and the Four of Swords. So you're going through a spiritual growth and rebirth here. Yes, some emotional changes, recovery from relationships. Happen to think it's family relationships and not a romantic relationship. The Seven of Swords, clarifying the strength. This could represent a romantic relationship. But let's start at the beginning here. We have Sage. So, advice from an elder, someone who's been through stuff. 8 of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. Creation, growth. Growth and, again, creation, sometimes learning from someone else's mistakes, getting advice from someone who's been through your shoes, can create this information bubble for you that you can create and grow from. You can create your own life. You can, if it's a family thing, you can stop generational, I don't want to say curse, but generational mistakes that follow your family. It's time to put an end to that. Subconsciously, right, you have this dual spirit. You need to rest, you need to relax, but you have this provider. So this is why I'm saying family, but it could be walking away from a husband situation, as well as walking away from family. Sometimes no longer serves you, Aquarius, and sometimes you need to walk away from them. So we have this father figure. The father figure I feel kind of has a reverse feeling to me. So as a reader, I don't always read reverse cards. I reverse them because it's along with this Five of Swords. I mean, this Four of Swords. I'm thinking that some older person has put you through the test. Maybe you're dealing with an overbearing father, or if you're dealing with a spouse who is older, or a boyfriend who is older, who's a little bit controlling, a little bit overbearing, and not taking care of their responsibilities. We have the World card because this is you wanting to escape this. Like you want to do your own thing, Aquarius. You want to live your life, and in the conscious mind, this is you working towards that, working towards moving on. Death is not really death, we know that. But in this case, I think it is not a physical death, but an emotional death. Like you're killing this off. You're killing that negativity of your family, of that masculine overbearing figure in your life. You are getting away from that, and you're killing that energy to move on and be successful. This Page of Cups, he's just learning what he wants. He's going through his paces, right? And this is where the Sage comes in. He's going through his paces where he's trying to find out who he is. Now, I say he, this represents you, Aquarius, whether you're male or female. And again, with these readings, this is for the collective energy for Aquarius. So take what resonates for you and leave behind the rest for someone else. So what is ever meaningful for you, this is for you. So you're seeking the advice of, it could be a religious leader or someone who you just count on as in listening ear, somebody who's been through a lot, somebody who can just guide you in the right direction. And you're learning from this person, and then you're finding your strength. But this strength, again, comes from the strength of your mind to get away from your beginnings. And this is, Spirit is giving me this is a family thing. To get away from this beginning, this Emperor could mean your mother or your father, whoever the provider was in your family, who was not the right provider, not a good provider. This is you coming into your mental strength and acuity. And the advice from Spirit is to keep seeking knowledge, keep creating and growing your reality, because no one else can do it for you. The advice from Spirit is no one to walk away, no one to pick up your swords and move on. There is no reason to stay in something that doesn't suit you. Normally, this is the running away card. This could mean betrayal, which I happen to think there's a little bit of that going on here. But I just think it's you moving on. You're picking up your stuff. You've been through the battle. There's a little eye patch here, and you've survived this all. I want to see what animal spirit they give you, my Aquariuses. And let's see here. Yeah, so take whatever's meaningful. You have been through some stuff. If this is you walking away from an abusive relationship, you know, you've definitely learned on what you don't want. That is your card. Buffalo Spirit, and the abundant universe will provide. This is not about money abundance. This is about mental abundance, the strength to recover from this. And that is your message, Aquarius, for the week of September 28th to October 4th. This is Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.